So, hello everybody, what is going on? Today is Kiba Shimaki here, and welcome back to some more Final Fantasy III. Last time, well, we went ahead, we went through Daryl's tomb and found that Setzer had been working on her airship, the Falcon. With it back to restored in one piece, we can now travel the world once more. I will warn you, there are a couple things to note now that we have access back to the airship. First things first, as you fly around, there will be a chance, and I mean a chance, that you will encounter a super boss by the name of Doomgaze. That thing is an unfathomably powerful unit and should not be toyed or messed with. So, big fair warning to that, I will say very much. Try to be very careful in the event that you run into it. Try to run away because it will, and trust me, it will completely obliterate your party. It is not fun. It is not something you definitely want to mess with. It is not a unit you want to come across very, very frequently. You want to try to avoid it as much as possible, or if anything, at all costs. You don't want to fight it. It is not your friend in the slightest. The other thing to note is, I think it's this island. No, not here. Okay. I better hurry and get back on. There's a certain island you want to try and find that has what's the best way to put it? Like a bunch of just trees on it. This castle. No, I ran into Doomglaze. Ah! This thing will completely obliterate you. It will spam level 5 Doom. Oh god. Oh! Thank god Setzer's off, but still. Yeah, Doomglaze is not fun. That's literally the only way I can put it. Where is it? Where is this place? I'm trying to find it. There's a little island off somewhere that has, just some trees on it. It's like right in the middle. What the? That's weird. It's not this place, I believe. No. Yeah, because this is where Kefka's tower is and everything, I think. Is it over here to the north? Or to the south? No, this is where Celeste is. Actually, let's go pay Sid a visit now that I think about it. No, we can't pay Sid a visit. Damn it. There's a little island with just a bunch of trees on it. Is it here? You're supposed to walk into the center, and eventually, not that, you'll find a house. Within that house, you'll find a very, very promising upgrade for our buddy Sabine. But first, we need to try and locate it. I'm not exactly sure where it is. All I know is that it's like in the center somewhere, but I can't really see it. In the middle north of the map. Oh, I'm dead. Damn it! Okay, well that sucks. I'll have to do a temporary reset, but it's fine. I'm glad I saved before I started. Yeah, we lose some of our money, but it's okay. So it's in the north, in the middle. I'm guessing over here then. In the middle of the north. Here? No. Where is it? I can't land. Never mind, I'm alert. I can land here. Nothing in there. Where? Where is this place? At the middle north of the world map, there's some trees in the shape of a cross. Okay, let's try to find that. Trees in the shape of a cross in the middle of the north map. Oh, aha! There you are. Want to head to here, enter the home, and look where it is. To Duncan! Why the surprised face? Did you think I'd gone? Duncan, I'm so glad you're safe. Whoa, Sabine, this can't be. Tears? Well, Nothing happened to me. The earth yawned right open to take me, but I scrambled to safety. Sabine, it's now time to complete your training. Use these new skills to smash Kefka. Put him up! With their small sparring session. This ultimate ability of Sabine's can be gained one of two ways. Either by coming to this house, of course, or by reaching level 70. I recommend you go to this house as soon as you get the Falcon. They're just swinging. They are brawling. God damn. I call this the Bomb Rush, otherwise known as the Phantom Rush. Go, give Kefka the boot. Hi, Sensei. There we go. Now we control if Sabine wants more. Let's pay Duncan a visit. Let's see what he has to say. Don't worry about me. Go, destroy Kefka. Yep. Duncan is still alive. He wasn't swallowed whole by the earth. And he went ahead and gave Sabine a new upgrade. The Phantom Rush is his most powerful blitz attack. It is his best blitz attack. And quite literally, it is just amazing to have overall. With it, we can do so much damage. We hold out in a lot of varying situations. Now we're to... not here. It was up here, wasn't it? Right? Or did I lose track of where it was? I lose track, did I? Oh god, I lost track. Oh, there it is. Ha! Good. Whew. But there we go, yes. With that great brand new upgrade, there's also some other areas we can go to. If we fly to a certain area, I don't know exactly where it is, but it is where the Velt is located, just northwest of that. We can find the strongest enemy in the game that isn't a boss, which is a Brachiosaur. We'll not be fighting it now, but in due time we will. And when you can get the chance to fight it, you want to try and defeat it as many times as possible to obtain the item, the economizer, however, or the Celestiad. What it does is it will have all of your spells cost only 1 MP, making it probably the best relic you could ever obtain. Other than that, we're here in Miranda. You, sir, why are you running around so much? I used to be a thief, but one day I uncovered a secret so awesome I had to run and hide. A knight came through here recently. He was amazing, but his heart was full of chaos. When he can cope with his pain, he'll be the mightiest warrior alive. Huh, we knew a guy like that once. Your own past can be your worst enemy. Friends, family, gotta let them all go. Indeed you do. You know that guy in Zozo who says this place is dangerous? He's the only one guy in that town who tells the truth. Maybe he can help you. Quite the tell. Recently, Lola has been receiving a lot of letters. Must be from that guy in Mobley's. Interesting. Birds. Whoa, there's a lot of them. A lot of feathers. Look, my boyfriend in Mobley sent me all these flowers. They're all handmade of silk, and these letters he has written to me. But was it Mobley's demolished by Kefka? Somebody else must have written these. Read the letter. My beloved Lola, I'm still busy trying to rebuild this town. If all goes well, I'll be able to come home soon to you. This handwriting. It looks a lot like Cyan's, but where is he mailing them from? Aha! Could you please attach this reply to the carrier pigeon? Do this flavor for Lola? Yes, we shall. Thank you. I hope this reply comes soon. So it seems that Cyan might have an idea of where he is, or where he went. It's attached to the carrier pigeon. pigeon. I don't know why I said pigeon. Pigeon. And see it off. There it is. We know the location of it. We know the whereabouts. I used to be a thief. I climbed the tower of Kefka's followers, in spite of the danger. But I got hurt and had to turn back after the first treasure room. The first treasure room, eh? That's something to keep in mind. The weapon shop. The gravity rod, sword breaker, the falchion, and then a bunch of skeins and edges. Cool. It's cool though. The falchion, sword breaker, and gravity rod. I'll have to keep that in mind. Definitely, I haven't upgraded my gear too much, as you guys can tell. But I mean, hey, I've done a pretty good handful of upgrading. And a little note for Sabine. I went back and tackled the Welk over and over again, and finally got the Dragon Claws. The big strategy that I used was I used 2 calculators to keep the health calculated. I believe the shell has 9,320 HP, while the head has 9,845. So keep that in mind while you attack it. Primarily focus, I guess, on the shell to get it low enough, at least up under 1,000. And then do the same thing for the head. At least keep a close eye out. Heal whenever the head isn't out. And once it's around at least 1,500 or at least 1,000 HP, have Celeste use Fire 2 on both of them. Hit select, and you should be able to take them both down at the same time and get 2 Dragon Claws instead of 1. Now, the armor shop. The Crystal Shield, Crystal Helm, Oath Veil, Dark Gear, Towel Robe, and Crystal Mail. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff to use to upgrade, but I don't really want to use it quite yet. A spell ago, some oddball came strolling through here, kept calling people thou. Well, at least we're given an idea of what's going on around, I forgot the name of the town. What was it called? Masada? Miranda. I'm terrible. Alright, cool. Well, now we know the whereabouts of that. We see that Cyan has been answering some questions. Or acting as someone else. No, that's Kefka's tower, wrong place. I want to head back over here, I think it was. Yeah. See this little town in the center, wasn't it? Where is it? We quite literally just saw the bird fly here. There it is. I was like, where? We just saw the bird, like, not that long ago. Whatever. Let's head off to this place, which is Zozo. Flew off north. Seems you have a piece of magicite. Want to learn more about Espers? No, we're good. We have plenty. Zozo, never heard of it. This town is as dangerous as ever. The same old enemies: Gabbledygax, Hades Gygus, Headhunters, all of them. They're still here. So keep an eye out. Keep yourself in good health, and yeah, just kind of press forward within Zozo. We could return back to Mobley's, of course, but I kind of want to follow the carrier pigeon right now and see just what's been going on in this place. Hades Gygus, the most brutal enemy in the game, probably, at least by far of what we fought. Thankfully, we just got a Kribu. Head up here. Damn, you are out. Let it in. Oh no. I think it was 6, 10, 50? Oh, I'm a genius. I still remember. That chest that we obtained already. Nothing else. That dude, though, we haven't seen him. You! I need to talk with you. I need to have a war with you. Slam Dancer, that's what it was. Gabbledygax, Slam Dancers, I think the Headhunters are still here too. And Hades Gygus. We know about all of them, we fought them all before, they shouldn't be too difficult for you guys now, but still, I'd keep an eye out regardless, because very easy to get overwhelmed by their tactics. You, sir. Climb the stairs of the building with a cafe sign on it, and you can find a path leading to Mount Zozo. With this rust rid, you can open that door. Yours for 1,000 gold points. Ah, but of course. Alright, well, not much else to do. I guess we'll take it for now. Purchase the rust rid. Let's actually see. Is it in rare? Yeah. Rust solvent. Okay. Well, now we know. We'll have to come back to Zozo in due time. We can go to the cafe. We can go to Mount Zozo. But first, I'd say we travel to a super familiar place and pay a small visit to a certain girl that doesn't have the fighting spirit within her any longer. That's right, we're gonna go back to Mobley's, go pay Tara a visit. Since we have the airship, we can actually travel a lot further, and it'll make it a lot easier for us to fly. Let's do so. Let's hop in. Let's rock. We're coming, Tara. Don't you worry a thing. You'll get your fighting spirit back in no time. Go. Anything I should know in terms of items? Black belt, sprint shoes, arrow pin, charm, maple backyard. Actually, I think we're okay. I think we're good to just go right into Mobley's and check it out. Tara! Any word from her, or any word about her? Checking on the kids. Everyone seems okay. Tara's not there, though. Off somewhere. I guess all we can do is just kind of look around town. Let's move. I believe it's this place we want to enter. Aha, doggo. Doggo. Ooh, hidden doorway. I don't know what to do. Katarin's pregnant. Whoa. Congratulations, I guess? I don't know. Look who it is. Hey, you guys! Hey, Tara. Katarin's having a baby. I'm so happy to have a child, but Dwayne seems miserable. Odd. Dwayne? Uh-oh. Katarin. I'm sorry. I didn't know how to handle this. I've been an awful husband, but I'm learning. Please, come back with me. Ah, Fun Papa's back again. Uh-ohs. That old murky green boss from last time. He's back. I'll keep Katarin safe. I feel safe when Dwayne's around. Please, save this village. I simply can't fight. Please, rid us of Fun Papa once and for all. Doggo. Fuck. Alright, well, looks like we have ourselves a fight. Received an ether, but we'll take care of that fight next time. Not much else to say. I know it's a dire situation, but we're running out of time, and this fight will actually take us a bit of time to complete, so yeah. Hope you guys did enjoy though, hope you all continue to enjoy, and I'll see how you do next time. Peace out, everybody.